Hey
Hey guys,
guys,
this is Hazel Dan.
retired.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
We're going to do our top 50 comic books. Um, Usually it's something that kind of goes around every year and one of our favorite videos to watch. We love seeing people's collection and what they're passionate about and what they love, and we like sharing that. And so, yeah, so here's ours.
Yep.
Vampirella number one.
So starting it off with some Frazetta,
Yeah, can't go wrong with Rosetta.
especially Vampirella.
Yep. War Fury. We've tried to get this, I guess, 3 or 4 times, and finally ended up getting this one. So I'm happy to have it. She surprised me with it. I didn't know that she told me she had a book that she got, and waiting for it to come in. It took a little while to get it, and so yeah, I was really happy to get that. Really surprised. Very excited. I was really happy when I opened that up and saw that. So I wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah, it's low grade, but it presents well, and one we're happy to add.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite books. She got this for me for Christmas, I believe, a while back. It's signed by Al Feldstein, fantastic EC artist and comic book artist, and LB Cole cover. So pretty rare too. It's only one signed on the census, so it's one of a kind and very special to me.
I just thought it was a great cover, and I love the color on it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That
it's
red
really
just
cool.
really kind of pops.
Yeah, LB Cole, great artist.
Department of Truth number one. This is just a store exclusive done by Peach Momoko. This one was limited to 100 copies, but I just absolutely love the art. It just reminds me of Audrey Hepburn, and I love Peach Momoko. So
Very cool book. And this is a nice book too. We got this one. She got that for me. Surprise as well. And one of my favorite characters growing up, Drizzt, however you say it. I hear it different ways, but I call him Drizzt. But the R.A. Salvatore Forgotten Realms books back in the day. Read all those when I was a kid. Loved the stories. Loved this character. And great, beautiful 9/8. Got it raw. So, yeah. Pretty much figured it was a 9/8. So glad to have that back.
this is the first EC book that we got. Just a gorgeous cover by Feldstein. The mummy cover. I just love the
everything.
Yeah.
It's just a great book. Yeah. Another Feldstein great.
Another EC great, Johnny Craig.
Yeah.
Just a really cool cover.
And Johnny Craig's probably one of my favorite 3 artists of all time. He's up there, top tier 3, actually. Yeah, beautiful 6'5". I got that for her. We had it in a 5.0 and figured that would be an upgrade. We got it raw, and so.
Yep, really happy with the grade. Really happy with the book. It's just one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Jack Davis.
Yeah, Jack Davis. All those EC artists are fantastic. They're just great artists. Here's
Wally Wood.
Yep, love that one. Cool hanging cover.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I want to try to get as many Wally Wood EC horror books that I can. So we'll see. Archie's Madhouse 22. This is the first appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She's just one of my favorite characters, and I just love this book.
Yep.
Patsy Walker number one. This is another book we picked up this year. I just thought just the art on it, she just looks really cute. I love the bow and the roller skates, and just that is just adorable.
It's a beautiful cover. I really love that cover. So great cover. First Poison Ivy. If you get this raw, make sure it has the poster centerfold thingy or whatever it is. The pin up.
Pin up.
Pin up.
Yeah.
Yes, make sure it has the pin up. And because I think they're kind of notorious for not having them sometimes. So make sure you got that. But yeah, cool book.
Yeah, it's just a really cool character.
Mm-hmm.
DC Comics Presents 26 is the first of like a lot of the Teen Titans, right? Like Raven and Cyborg.
Yeah.
And...
It has that. We had it in 96 as Mark Driller's variant, but we had it in the 96. Sent it in to get George Perez to sign it, but unfortunately he passed away, which is really sad. But we went ahead and got it reslabbed with his label on it.
Label. We're hoping it would get a 9.8, but it's just
destined to be a 9.6, I suppose.
Yeah, it's close, I think.
And
but...
then signed by the great George Perez, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Would have loved that in any grade, really.
Susie 51, just another really cool good girl art. I really love this artist, which I cannot pronounce. It's Al Fagali. It's Fagali, but I don't really know how to pronounce it, so that doesn't really help.
Fagali. I really don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Iron Man #1.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that at probably about 4 different copies of that over the years, and we always sell it at upgrade. And this is finally, I think, the one that's landed in our home for a little while anyway. Again. So,
yeah, Iron Man was one of the first characters that I really liked.
Mm-hmm. That's a cool cover too. I do like that one.
Yeah. One of the first books we went after.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I think that might have been the first key.
That or the Submariner, one of the two.
Yeah, it was one of those two. It was the first key. So that's pretty cool. The first Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Love that one. Came with Dracula 10.
Yep. Katie Keene #1. Mm-hmm. And a really nice looking 6.0.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Just really happy to have this. Yeah. I love Katie Keene.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple copies. We got one already graded. The other one we picked up raw and lucked out and got the 9.8. So. Mm-hmm. I really like Spider-Gwen.
Mm-hmm. Got 2 of these too.
Mm-hmm. The Breakfast Club homage variant, whatever. 1 in 50, done by Opena.
Yep.
I think it's really fun.
Mm-hmm. This one, we had that in a 9.6. Cracked it open because it was a pretty book, so we figured it's probably 9.8. We didn't get it pressed or anything; we just sent it back in straight up and got a 9.8 out of it, kind of like we thought. So that's a great book.
Mm-hmm.
Love them. What's #1? The first
Rex.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka.
Yoko. I can't pronounce the name very well, sorry. I really can. I'm being kind of silly, but I always have trouble saying that for some reason.
Well, Ultimate Fallout 4.
Yeah.
First Miles Morales.
Everybody knows who that is.
Yep.
Pretty cool. Yeah, well, we almost didn't get that too. We got it for $40 when it was still in the poly bag a long time ago, and I didn't really
looked out to get the 9.8.
Yeah.
I mean, because it was, the only copy we got. Hawkman #4. Yeah. It's a really cool cover.
Yeah.
But I wish it would have had Zatanna on the cover. This is her first appearance.
She's on the splash page, which is a great.
It's a gorgeous splash. Yeah.
I wish it did too, but that's still a great cover though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it had her on it, I think it'd be worth a bit more. Actually. Submariner #1.
Mm-hmm.
This is first title in his name in the Silver Age, so pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want the Golden Age one though. It would be really nice.
That would be nice.
Be great. First appearance of Spider-Man. Amazing Fantasy 15. No. It's somebody else.
Who is it?
Amadeus.
Amadeus who?
Show. I can say that name. That one I can say. I just wish it was Peter
Yeah,
Parker.
could you imagine having 9/8?
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's
You
all
could.
I'll ever do is imagine it. But yeah.
Guess you get a facsimile.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Darth Vader #3, the first Dr. Aphra.
Mm-hmm.
The little psycho robots and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
BTK.
PTK. Yeah. Close enough. And this is kind of a little bit of a cheat. It's the same book, but it's different covers.
Yeah, so this, I really love this cover. It's the Black Cape, like a store exclusive. It's limited to 500. I really love the intensity in her eyes and the way she's standing,
That's
like
a great
the angle.
cover. Yeah.
The pink background is just gorgeous.
It's one of the better Something's Killing the Children covers.
Yeah,
And then
and
this
Erica
one,
Slaughter's a total.
she's awesome. Yeah.
Total BA.
This is the All of Midwinter, which is extremely rare. The back's a little different on it.
Yeah, it's got
like
the
that.
marketing campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of a cool, rare thing to have.
I think they did it for a library convention or something.
Yeah.
A book convention or something, but I don't think anybody kind of was there for comic books or anything, so I think a lot of them got discarded or whatever. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of those around, so I'm really happy to have that. Okay. So, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
And this next set of stuff, some Ditko greatness. Love my Ditko stuff. Yeah, he just, I don't know. I like his sense of urgency in the stuff that he does. It's kind of, this guy's panic and everybody's sweating and you have the
And her
tension.
face too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just great. He does that a lot in his books, which I really get a kick out of. This is a great one, Ditko. Thing number 15. Great book. Oh, love that one. That's one of your favorites in it for him.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think this is my favorite one though. Like I was talking about, like the beads of sweat and just the tension and everything like that. Like she got that for me as a surprise. I wasn't expecting that either, and like it fell over when I saw it. So I love that book. I've been trying to get that for a couple of years now. So yeah, very cool. Love that one.
Detective Comics 359, first Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, in this beautiful purple cover.
Yep, great book.
And she's just the greatest.
Yeah, she's very cool. Kirby Goodness. So that's the first full appearance, I guess, or
Of
is that
Galactus.
of Galactus, yeah. And first one on the cover, so pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool cover. I mean,
all the Jack Kirby Fantastic Four stuff, I think they're all great covers. I think.
Right.
So yeah, that's one of the better ones. Another great cover, great artist, Bernie Wrightson. Cool book. First appearance of Ghost Rider, Marvel Spotlight number 5. I didn't like the stories all that much. Like it's kind of crappy, but cool cover. Cool book, cool character,
he's
very
a
cool
really
character.
cool character.
Yeah. But didn't enjoy the stories very much enough.
Journey to Mr. 84, first Jane Foster, second appearance of Thor.
And Jazzercise.
Jazzercise
Yeah,
Thor.
looks like he's doing some kind of
Stretching.
Yeah, yeah. We have a few of these. So we really picked these up as like investment books, and one more 9/8. So we got 3 9/8 and a 9/6. But
Yeah, I just really like that character Jessica Drew, like the first Spider-Woman, the OG, and still my favorite.
Yeah.
I guess we should have done a room tour too, but
Yeah.
our room's a mess. But I have like a Jessica Drew section with like a big old bust and some sideshow statues. So.
Yeah, it's a cool book.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's the first appearance of Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Fantastic 440. We got that song by Stan Lee, so we'll probably never get rid of that book for anything. Sentimental value. And
yeah, we
actually
they had like the breakfast with Stanley.
Yeah.
They had it like the year before, and we missed it for some reason.
Yeah.
So when they offered it again, we're like, we're going.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So great book.
So yeah. And I like the signature and the placement.
Yeah, he put it in a perfect placement as opposed to some of his other signatures. Avengers #1, great cover. The whole gang's together, pretty cool. Like that one.
Yep. I love the Hulk in that.
Giant Size X-Men #1. 2 copies of that, 8.5 and a 5.5. Love that cover. That's one of my favorite covers in the X-Men run there. So, yep. Love that one.
It's like the first whole new gang, right?
Yep. Second Wolverine, I think. Is that right? No, it's not.
This one?
No, this is the first. Yeah, no, that's the.
I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask.
I'm thinking about Colossus. Never mind, not Wolverine. No, this is the first Wolverine. Well, technically the first Wolverine, but I thought about the Giant Size X-Men being the second Wolverine, but yeah, it's not. I was thinking about Colossus, but yeah. Anyway, no, this is first appearance of
first
Wolverine.
full.
Yeah.
Or second, depending on who you ask, whatever.
Yeah. I think everybody knows that's really
that's
the one considered
definitely the better cover, one of the most homaged, cover swiped. You know,
that's a great cover.
Beloved, yeah.
The first Doctor Strange. I wish he was on the cover, but still a cool cover. Ditko. Awesome book. Love that one. Daredevil #1, 7.5. We got this coverless one too, but it's got a reproduction cover on it, but we got it to read it and to enjoy it and just to have it because we love the book and the character. So
yeah,
awesome,
absolutely love
awesome book.
Matt and Karen, and Foggy.
Foggy was a little bit of a jerk early on. It's funny.
Yeah,
he
felt bad. It was just a lot of fun to read.
Yeah.
Like
first appearance of Iron Man. Delta Smith 39. I surprised her with that one day when she was at work. Sort of, yeah. Well, she knew that I was bidding on it, but like I told her that we didn't win and I got outbid, and she got home and she was really upset about it, and because that's one of her favorite books and mine too. And,
yeah, like as soon as I walked in the door, it wasn't like, "Hey, how are you?" No, it was like, "Did we win?"
Yeah.
And he said no. And then he's like, "Well, look what it went for." And I'm like, "Okay." Like I would have happily paid that price for it. Yeah. And he's like, "No." He's like, "Look."
Yeah.
And then it took the wheels.
Yeah, it took a little bit. I think she's still kind of in.
I was in shock and
not very happy, and so she realized it was
obvious,
our winning bid. So.
And it's one of my favorite books in our collection.
It's a great cover. First appearance of Thor, Journey in Mystery 83. Another great book. Love that one. Cool. And Spider-Man #1. I saw a copy of that when I was a kid, and my dad would take me to the store to get comic books and stuff like that when I was growing up, and I saw that on the wall. I think it was like $200 or $300 or something at the time, and I wanted to get my dad to buy it for him. Like I really wanted to ask him about it, but I was too scared, and I was like, "Nah, there's no way he's gonna." And back then, it's like $200, $300 to pay for a comic book. It's like Especially when you're like 11 or 12 or whatever. Like I think my dad would have told me that I was, you know, get that out of here. So he wouldn't have done that. But now, you know,
Well, yeah,
hindsight.
having a hindsight's always.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that your dad is actually
Yeah.
who got us into comics.
Yeah.
Or who got you back into comics.
Yeah, he kept my collection from when I was growing up, and a lot of Silver Age stuff, and mostly X-Men actually. But he had them stored away and got married, and he's like, hey, I think you need to come by and get your comic books and stuff, get them out of my house. So I was at work one day and had my books at home, and came home and she was rebagging and boarding all my books that I had, it was in there like that for the same bags and boards for like 20 something years or whatever. And so she was pretty fascinated with them and fell in love with comic books because of it. So, yeah. This is probably our favorite. Well, yeah, it's my favorite Silver Age cover.
Yeah, I absolutely love this cover, like the purple background, just the transformation and the kind of monster-looking Hulk. This is one of the books that I've wanted the most, that we both kind of like dreamt about and talked about.
It's the first one we really set our hearts on. Like we really wanted that one. Didn't think we'd ever get it, and we finally found it at a convention.
Got this at our first convention, and it's also the first book we ever got graded. Yeah. So it just holds like a lot of memories for us.
Yeah, about 14 years ago or something. Yeah, a long time ago. I got a lot of good memories in that book. It's a really wonderful book. Fantastic Four #1. I think I've said it before. I think that's probably the third most important comic book there is, just because it kept Stan Lee at Marvel. And if he leaves and doesn't do that, I just don't think we have this Marvel universe that we have today. Half of it's gone, or 80% of it's gone. We're not there at all. I don't
know. It's just beyond just the world that he created. It's the feeling and like the inviting, people into this world.
Yeah. Brought a little heart to it, a little nostalgia and meaning to it, I guess, in a way. When you're growing up as a kid, I was pretty fascinated with that stuff. A lot of it because of him and his imagination. So. Yeah, and another very important comic book. Maybe the most popular hero around today. I don't know.
Arguably one of the top.
Arguably. He's one of the top 3 for sure. But I'm wondering if he's kind of maybe jumped into... I don't know. I think a lot of people he is. But yeah, it's such a great book. We'll probably never get rid of that one either. I think it's just such a great book.
Yeah, I mean... Okay.
Got that one a long time ago too, and I don't think we'll ever part with that one. These next 2 are extra special to us. Archie #1, Golden Age. Yeah, beautiful book. That one's...
Yeah, it's just really special. I absolutely love Archie and Betty and Veronica and Jughead, and just I love just kind of like their innocence and the sense of humor and just the fun.
Definitely fun. And that's one that kind of stuck with it. Got into me when I was younger as well, and it just always stuck with me, and I always dreamt about having that book. Didn't think I'd ever see it up for where I could get it or anything, and so really blessed, and love that one. That one's makes me happy. That one makes me really happy. This one makes me really happy too. I love that one.
So
22, the first ever Archie, Betty, and Jughead. Ultra rare book, Golden Age. It's restored.
But it doesn't matter. It's just one of those. It is tough to have in any condition.
Right.
And I'll take it in any grade, any condition. I'm just really, I actually just consider ourselves really blessed to be able to have this and enjoy this. And
it means a lot to me, and it's just a cool book.
It's a piece of history.
That's a real piece of American history. So I really love that one. That one makes me really happy.
You don't get more American
than Archie.
Americana,
Superman and Archie. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. And have a great night.